Hello, everybody, and make sure this mic is on. I don't want to start the new year off to on top of being late, also with technical difficulties. Making sure my mic's working. It's working. It's working. Okay, getting nods. Okay, so welcome to the first episode of Collecting Justified in the year 2025, but it is episode 21 overall. So it's still crazy to me that we were able to squeeze 20 episodes into 2024, being that the live stream got started kind of late in the year. But I guess that's what happens when you're the most consistent Toy Talk live stream on YouTube. We're here every Saturday night at 8:45-ish. It's 8:56 now. I know. But I want to point out, I'm here. I am late. I'm here. I've been here, been getting the show ready. Kenny's in the green room. Andrew's in the green room. David is in the chat talking junk about me being late, but he's not even in the green room yet. So just got to call him out on that. But if you're here live, thank you so much for staying up late to talk toys with us. I truly appreciate it. If you're here watching on the replay, thank you. I appreciate you just as much. And, if you're not subscribed, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate that as well. Become justified, but we'll get into all that when we get into the housekeeping. Let's see here. Who are we going to bring in here first? Let's start bringing in my wonderful co-hosts. Let's bring in Kenny. What's up, man? Oh, you're muted.
Technical difficulties, right? You called it. I'm the one with the technical
already.
It's fine. No. What's going on? So a little change of scenery today. It's a party.
Yeah.
I did bring a friend. I promise he's here. He's not here at the moment, but
Kenny is the friend in the room with us right now.
Yeah. What's up, man? Say hello to the audience out there. No. Yeah. So for every party, you bring a plus one. So I do have my. If you watch my channel, you may recognize Nick. He'll be down in a moment, but he's my typical co-host on my stream. So he's gonna hang out for a little bit tonight. So that's what Other than that, happy Saturday.
Cool. Be happy to have Nick.
Happy anniversary. When you're up. Speak of the devil, here he is.
What's up? The devil is here.
Man.
Hello.
Nick, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Sorry, I'm still getting stuff for the live stream behind the scenes ready. How's it going, man? Glad to see you join us. Keep Kenny behaving over there, okay?
It's hard, but I'll try.
Guys, we also have Kenny, one of your roommates from the basement is joining us today.
Oh.
His name starts with an A. Who is it? It's Andrew. It's not Alexi. It's Andrew.
It's
Andrew,
me.
what's up, man?
What's up?
You don't have to say it like that, Andrew. It's me. It's me.
It's me.
Yeah.
Alexi's still a couple weeks out. He got to get Cuppy in frame there, Andrew.
That's right.
Go.
Right.
Alexi's still a couple weeks out from joining us again. But Andrew, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Worked yesterday. Pretty busy. Slept all day today.
Oh, there you go. Good and rested.
That's
Looking
right.
fresh.
Ready
fresh.
for tonight.
Andrew, can you believe this is 21 weeks from our first? You joined me on episode 1 of the live streams.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. Crazy. 100% from 2024. I want to point that out, Mr. Dan, who wants to pull a 7-hour live stream and then not stream for like a month after that. He hasn't streamed all year, guys. I want to point that out. Dan, who has not streamed all year.
It's true.
Something about a birthday or something this year. I don't know. Birthday today, but it's tomorrow. I don't know. Oh, look. Oh, Andrew, you said you were nice and rested, but we've got Sleeping Beauty here himself, nice and late. He had to take a nap. Good of you to join us. David Evans Smith.
Everybody,
he's here.
New year, not new Justin, because the same shade, the same disrespect, the same leaving me in the green room, pretending I'm not here. But the evidence is there for all the people to see. I've been in the chat. So I was the first person in the chat. I've been here. I'm ready. I'm punctual. I'm on time. I'm on vacation from work. So This is Party David. So get ready for it. Buckle in.
Party
Buckle in.
David. A vacation this early in the year, David? How'd you swing that? How'd you
It's
swing?
retail. So January is a dead month. Like it was tumbleweeds through my store on New Year's Day. We're quiet. So it's easy to take a week in January. So
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody
David
wants
and
to
the
take
word
off that
easy
time.
in the same sentence. I never heard that before. Never heard that before. But guys, we are here. It is not only episode 21, first episode of the live stream of 2025. It is also the benchmark of I started my channel over a year ago, technically. I uploaded my first video December 31st, technically, of 2023. So it's 2023, 2025. It's a year old. I don't know. But the channel's a year old and it's still growing. Yeah, math. Who knows? But it's still growing. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see here. Let's get this housekeeping knocked out. Right. Let's get this knocked out. Bam. Still same old slide. Might have some more changes coming. I'm working on it. I want to eventually behind the scenes. I've talked to Andrew about this. I haven't talked to anybody else yet. But I'm kind of working on little fun segments for everybody on the show to possibly have, like every week that they're here. So it's a work in progress. So Collecting Justified, episode 21. God, this still sounds weird to say. We're here every Saturday night, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We know it's late, but people still show up, hang out with us, talk toys, and we try to justify our collections, right? We try justify all this crap behind me right here, but we have fun. And since the channel's over a year old, it's been successful. Andrew, we're trying to keep you out of the basement. The free Andrew from the basement fund is open as always. Make sure you super chat, any super thanks, super stickers, whatever you want to send, whatever, if you want to support the channel, Andrew would greatly appreciate it.
Every little bit counts.
Yeah, every little bit. When he's not here with us, he's hanging out with his two friends back there behind him. And even if you have to whip out that back credit card for those super chats, we greatly appreciate it. And channel memberships are open. You can hit that link down in the description below. I know if you're on an iPhone or something like that, it's kind of hard to find. YouTube, owned by Google, doesn't really get along with Apple and everything. Click that link in the description down below to take you straight to where you can join and become a member of the Justified. But I don't want to talk too much about that because got to save my voice a little bit here. At the beginning and end of each episode of Collecting Justified, we thank our wonderful channel members, the Justified MVP, and our Justified channel members. So I'm going to run through all those names real quick right here. Let me take a swig. Drinking a little bit of caffeine tonight. So the Justified MVP tier is our original OG first member of the Justified, Agent Z-Man himself, Legion X, Rick. He's been on the channel a couple times. He's in the chat tonight. You know who he is. Legion X, thank you so much. And our number one fan, guys, compulsive collector himself, John. Last week, he said he's tired of the word MVP being thrown around on this channel without his name being attached to it. John, you're right there. Bold black letters, MVP. Thank you, my friend. And he's already talking trash in the chat. Now we're going to go to the Justified members. Let's run down through this. Forgive me, I'm not as personal as Alexi when I have a great backstory behind each person, but I appreciate you all. We have St. James, Dan Who Reviews, Christopher Allen, Displayed Once, aka Rich M, aka Zordon, if you've been watching. Zion.collectibles, don't forget the dot there, but there's another certain person we always forget the dots on. Tac Tac Toys, Cedric Brown, Brian Wong, Kyle M, Gabriel, KJ Smith, Cyber, Abagon's Collection, Jazz D, Kevin Beatty, Kurt K, Super Turk 5000, Darth Primus, John Busink Jr. I think I'm pronouncing it. Nobody's corrected me yet, so I think I'm pronouncing it right. Joe Juxtapose, your girl's got Legos, aka Alexi's better half, Jesse Hubbard, Brathian. I think we're still up in there on that one. STM Figures, Phil Jones, Geek Fusion TV, Encountered Culture, man, right here, sitting on the couch. Collecting Rush, Jay's Toy Collection, UK, Art G, The Blackder, aka our friend Lorenz, and Phoenix. Sorry to lose my voice. I lost my voice yesterday, so I was hoping it was back for tonight. So there we go. Thank you, everybody, so much. And of course, the last slide, as always, is our thumbnail for the day. So you can see what the theme is today. It's a party celebrating 1 year of the channel. You got to celebrate those milestones because it'll be like 2027, 2026 until we hit 100 episodes of Collecting Justified, I think. So you see, Alexi's not here with us today, but they let him out for the photo shoot. He's still got his inmate attire on right there. Guys, we even had somebody dressed up as Captain Carrot come to the birthday party. That was fun. That was fun. And of course, I'm wearing Cuppy. So, guys, I think the only thing left before we get into pickups is just, let's run down the chat and see who's here. We got, of course, some guy named David Evan Smith. We're not worried about him. Legion X, howdy. Andrew was in the chat. And, oh, Kenny, it is your #1 fan. Mr. John Morrissey himself.
My guy.
Says, happy birthday. I can't wait to hear about 2024's top toys according to Andrew, Justin, and David. Oh, right. There's another guy, isn't there? What's his name? Is it Kenny or something? There we go. Yeah, he didn't forget you this time, Kenny. He didn't forget you. Don't worry about it. Jellyfigs is here. What's up, Jellyfigs? Let's scroll down here. See, yeah, you talking about me being late. It never happens, David. It never happens. Z-Man's here. Mike Hext is here. Damien Restory's back. We missed you the past couple weeks, Damien.
Sure.
Happy New Year, Justin and company. Happy to see Stanley still standing tall amongst the marvelous display. He is. He's right on top of it. He hasn't fallen yet. And Compulsive Collector is here talking trash as normal. Dan Who is here with the birthday cake emojis in the chat. Everyone wish Dan Who a happy birthday. Who knew? One great thing. Yeah, one great thing and one okay thing happening in the same day. Who knew? I'll leave it to you to determine what falls where. So, guys, I think I've yapped enough. I'm out of breath. Somebody else take it. Who's got pickups today? Everybody got something to show off?
Yep.
Okay, we'll start at the bottom. Let's bring Andrew up here. Andrew.
Yes.
What do you have to show off today?
Well, I went to Target the other day. They're doing some clearance on some Star Wars Black Series. And of course, that's what I collect. So picked up Shin Hati without the glare. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, up. Yeah.
What
so it was
shows
on sale for like $8. Normally $25. Yeah. I missed out on apparently there's a 2-pack Shriek Hawk, which is the Mandalorian trainers. Missed out on that.
I think that was on Amazon or Walmart, wasn't it? Still on clearance?
On Walmart.
But you have to go up to like $35 for the free shipping, right? Something like that. I don't know.
Probably. Yeah, I missed out. Well, they had it at Target, but I missed out on that one. So I might just end up getting it from Walmart. Yeah. So I ended up finding that. That's pretty much the only pickup I got this week.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah, it's that time of year where stores are swapping their shelves over. You get that leftover clearance from, the end of last year. Bring in the new year with some cheap buys, right? And I'm interested to see, because Ollie's has now been, doing discounts on all their action figures, trying to get all those Eternals and old Marvel Legends waves and those same Star Wars figures that have been on those shelves for 2 years at this point. So I'm going to be interested to see, now that they're actually clearing some of those off, what they kind of get restocked with.
Yeah, I want to see some better stuff.
We'll see new stuff. We will see new stuff. That's not necessarily better, but
better as in what's not been on the shelf for years.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, all right, Kenny. You got anything?
Oh yeah. Look, so we went to a toy store earlier, right? So Saturday we were hanging out. We went to a toy shop in Maryland. Before I get into mine, I just want to say this guy picked up 39 figures today. So he's not. Don't worry, he's not going to show all 39 off.
Over 4 months of I bought them and then picked them up, but yeah.
So this store, they have an eBay shop, right? So they allow you can buy it on eBay and then just go pick it up at the store. So he started back in August. So
yes,
that was the preface to that, right? But
Sure.
we exchanged our Christmas gifts today, right? Because we've been catching up, with me traveling and everything. So this was the gift that I got from Nick today. So he got me the Arkham City Solomon Grundy and Batman, which is great. Nice. So I'm putting together like this video game shelf, which will go into my other pickups as well. But so that was one of the pickups today that I was not prepared for. So
nice.
In addition, so while we were at the shop, they did have a bunch of the Jada stuff. So I finally picked up Guile, right? So got that. And
Perfect.
M. Bison. So, again, going to the game shelf. So looking forward to getting these two guys together.
You collect a lot of different video game characters, right, Kenny?
Yeah. So the shelf. So like Carolina collects a lot of World of Nintendo, Mario, Jax, those figures. That's her thing, right? She has an entire room of those, but some of the overflow I started a shelf with. So I've got some of the Mario figures on there, the PS4, PS5 Spider-Man figures from Marvel Legends, Mega Man, some of the like McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures. So like just a bunch of different, and then there's some like Sonic the Hedgehog figures. So right now it's kind of a varied amount of figures, but still putting it together, trying to tweak that shelf. But yeah, so it's coming together.
It adds up pretty quick. We're finally getting a lot of different video game characters.
Yeah,
it's crazy. We need a company to do like a good Spyro. I know there's a NECA one out there somewhere, but a good, like if Jada were to do a Spyro,
yeah, that would be perfect.
That's good. Anything else want to show off?
Anybody? Yeah, so this was my Christmas gift from Kenny. The
nice
silver, which is beautiful. I love it. I'm glad they finally did a reissue of this. So from the same toy store, which is All Time Toys out in Sykesburg or Eldersburg, Maryland. They sell stuff online. Look them up. So I got Beyonder there, $20. And straight up.
His lapel is complete.
Yes.
I was gonna ask. Not
yes.
Don't have that coined encountered culture defect on the lapel.
And then also from there, I got
David will like this.
The Megan Ultimate figure. Yeah, very nice. Sorry, try to not get your glare there and get it in there. Yeah, it's a very nice figure, a lot of great detail, and resale price $34.99, which I think is what you'd get it for at Target.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
he also picked up one of my Grail figures from there. Oh, yes. Okay, so years and years ago, NECA was putting out the Labyrinth figures, like the Real Toys Labyrinth figures. Mm-hmm. The only one of those that I don't have is the 2-pack with Hoggle. Right, so it's Jareth and Hoggle. It's about a $200 figure, right? So somehow he got a good deal on that, and he did pick that up as well. So
yeah, I'll show that later at some point.
Nice. All right, yeah. So now David's over there dancing. So here we go, David.
What you got?
What did you get?
Well, congrats on the Megan figure, Nick. First of all, because that's like,
thank you. Yeah, I've been looking for that one for a little bit.
I mean, so you must have loved the movie, right?
Oh yeah, I loved it. Yeah, the rating cut, I'll take that with all the extra blood and gore. But yeah, great. Bring it on. Great movie. Great little Slasher.
Word. And then shout out Damian Ristori. His birthday is on the 6th. So Monday is Damian Ristori's birthday. So another good thing to happen in January this year. So happy birthday, Damian.
Yeah.
And yeah, my hair is a little two-face today. This vacation hair, birthday party hair, you know. So I mean, I brought a hat in case,
party in the back. There you go.
you know, in case I need to.
There you go. Yeah.
Cover up.
You kind of giving you vibes at that point with the baseball cap on, David.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Um,
Gonna hide the face. Right there.
And Alex Bruce says Justin is his boy. So who's Alex?
Hey, Alex.
I didn't know you had a fan, Justin. I didn't know.
Yeah. It's my one in the world. The one in the world. What's up, Alex? How's it going, bud? And he did ask about the Jada Street Fighter figures. I think we can all agree. So I know me, David, and Kenny all have quite a few of them. They're great. They're awesome. Yeah. They're definitely worth the pickup.
Best, like,
great. That's a great M. Bison.
Up and coming toy line. I don't know. I mean, Jada's not up and coming. They've been around for a long time, but like for 6-inch scale action figures, I mean,
it's basically like an NECA Ultimate, but like a little less. You know, like I like it. This is good. It comes with everything you want: power effects, extra hands, extra heads.
Has to be.
Can't ask for more than that, right?
One of the best, like, mainline figure lines of 2024.
Oh, definitely. And the box art is awesome too, with the arcade like buttons and everything. I love it.
I'd say Jada's somewhere in between, like a Marvel Legends quality, somewhere in the midsection of Marvel Legends and Mafex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's fair.
Yeah. And pinless. So
pinless.
They're doing all the right things.
M. Bison has that
on M. Bison.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Can't
go wrong. I still haven't gotten Cammy. So anybody willing to like donate in the new year? Nick, you seem to be wealthy, so if you wanna,
if I can find it, sure.
To be fair, there were at least 10 Cammies at the store today.
Nick.
Next time.
So Nick will get you one. Don't worry, Dave.
What up, Nick?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure David has screen recorded this exact spot, and he'll play it back next week.
It's a verbal contract right here.
You're holding to it.
But I do have some pickups. So just yesterday, I had the urge to find a toy. So that at Target they had Jinx. So it's been a while since like I picked this up, but I don't know if I'm going to use her in like the Hand Ninjas or with G.I. Joe, because I don't really collect G.I. Joe, but I have a shelf. So,
Andrew got something from Target.
Yeah.
Kenny and Nick are talking about Target. David's talking about Target. Target's always empty when I go in there. The shelves are always bare.
G.I. Joe's at my Target. If I do, it's just like Rakondo.
Yeah.
The one.
I didn't expect to find this because like she's not recent. Like she came out a little while ago. But and usually my Targets are empty too. And the other thing is like I see things so infrequently there that like when I do find something, I have to scan it to see if it's clearance already, because like I'm used to not seeing things on the pegs at Target, but she wasn't clearance. So full, $24.99. Still good. And then
I hung up. Sometimes they are like, nope, we put that out way too early, so you can't buy it.
Oh, that Target did that to me with a Batgirl Cassandra Cain figure, which I know that our friend John, Compulsive Collector, hates. But eventually I got it. But like what street dates? Don't even get me started, Nick. Don't even get me started.
Very first.
And then Secret Wars Wolverine, brown suit or reddish brown suit Wolverine, I would say.
Yep, I love the color on that one.
How do you feel about it only coming with the smirking face, David? Does that bother you or?
So, no, because I have like enough Wolverines for every shelf. So one of them is allowed to smirk. It's okay. It's all right. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it. Yeah, that's the hot take.
It's a pass.
And this is a custom, so I just whipped her together. She's like a 1966 Batman version of Black Canary for the shelf. So if you can tell, she's a Black Widow torso, Lilith legs, and a White Rabbit jacket modified. So Power Rangers head. So
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
just a little something fun.
Hold on, David. Hold on. We've got a super chat from your boys got toys. On $4.99. Thank you, Alexi.
How's he have Wi-Fi in the basement?
I don't understand. I
You'd
thought
be
I unplugged
surprised.
the router. Right. Andrew suitcased a router down there, and I thought I unplugged it, and no. Wait, when did you change the stream to 10 a.m. Sundays? And Molly, happy birthday, Dan. Miss the Justified Collectors.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Alexi. Guys, you know, that was, I think that's pretty justified, right? Right?
Hey,
got
a little graphics.
Right, a little graphic, but we also do have that as well.
Whoa,
But
that
it's,
works.
it's no sound.
It works.
No sound.
A transparency? What?
Yeah.
It's almost like it's 2025 or something.
Oh
and we've
my
got,
gosh!
like,
yeah.
Technology's working for us
with an
now.
overhead projector.
I'm very excited about this development.
Yes, this is good stuff.
Yeah,
of course, Alexi had to rub in that he's in Bali right now.
Exactly. I hope you're having
Jerk
fun,
face.
Alexi. And I know we said we were going to leave this one in the Christmas, but I got to get it one more time.
Don't forget, you're my #1 customer.
There we go. That now until next Christmas might be retired. But thank you, Alexi. Thank you.
Thanks, Alexi. And then I don't know. My last pickup that is like my favorite so far, and the first pickup of the new year. Kenny, I don't know if you've gotten this yet.
Not yet. It'll be.
Is that Reeve?
It arrives.
Is that Reeve?
It arrives tomorrow.
It is
Reeve. So good.
That looks really good in hand.
It does. So when we were at New York Comic Con, like I saw it, and it does look good in person.
Like,
Man.
I feel like the arms are a little long and skinny, but as long as you have him posed up, like that, like if you have him like just standing there with his arms down by his side, I think it would look weird. But having him posed up, I really like it.
It looks like Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
And what I was worried about was like the torso area, but it doesn't look bad. Like in person.
Remember, it looked like it was like a shelf, like cut in the middle of his torso. In person, it really is not translating like that. So it's really great. I'm using the this is a shard of kryptonite. Kenny, correct me?
That's correct.
Okay.
So like, well, either they did the kryptonite, or it's the piece that he puts into the when he's in the Fortress of Solitude that he puts into the port, right? And then that's when he sees like
his father,
Marlon Brando, Jor-El.
Right. Yeah, so I was confused. Like I watched the movie like the day after I got this because like I wanted to really like re-educate myself because it's been a while. And I was like, I don't know if this is a kryptonite shard or the key at the Fortress of Solitude. So like
I would guess the key, right? Because like why they would I would hope that they would give him like a face in pain if he's holding kryptonite, right? And
well,
if they're gonna
like
give him a kryptonite accessory, it should be like the necklace that he wear, like they put Lex Luthor puts on him when they falls into the water. So I'm gonna go with it's the key, not the piece of kryptonite.
But isn't that like narratively confusing that he's
it's
got
very
like
confusing because why would they make it green, right? Why couldn't it be red or any other color? Literally.
And it came from Krypton, right? Like Marlon Brando slides the key into the.
It's like the one piece of kryptonite that doesn't hurt.
You can't give me some more accessories. How about both? I don't need 7 hands. Can you give me like a kryptonite and maybe like little piece? Maybe. How about some laser vision?
Now next year, instead of Todd doing the Joker talk show set, I need a Fortress of Solitude. All right.
Hey, light up.
$700.
Right.
It's going to be $700, and I won't buy it, but I'll complain about it.
So one more question: did that come with a flight stand? One of the
Yes.
plastic flight stands?
Yes, it comes with
okay,
a.
so that's a
trading
good
card.
bonus, I will say,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of them don't, and they should.
So I ordered 4 of them in hopes that I will get the chase. I'm going to return the ones that I don't.
Wow.
Get out, but
I mean,
this
I got
is
this
why-
at a comic book store, and
that's
they
why I hate
had
platinums.
the normal and the platinum and the page punchers one. So, I mean,
Dang.
I'm good with just the normal, but I feel like
Because
and I'm gonna another hot take. I can't stand Lois Lane in that movie, but I kind of want a Lois figure now.
everybody needs a Margot Kidder figure in their collection.
And then I kind of need a Lex in like a yellow polka dot
Yes.
bow tie.
It's so
Absolutely.
weird
Also,
that he's releasing the Page Punchers one this close to this
Right.
one's release.
All
What?
of them
You
There's
should
no
have
rhyme or
waited.
reason. It's scattershot at this point. It seems.
Also, I need
It's like-
Nuclear Man from Superman 4.
Well, I haven't
And-
watched that yet, so no
Please.
spoilers. No
What?
spoilers on a movie from
Look,
Spoilers.
40
It's
years ago.
not great.
Okay, it's my favorite Superman movie. All right, everybody hates it and shits on it, but it's my guilty pleasure.
Quest for Peace is your favorite Superman movie?
Yes, and don't tell everybody, even though I'm putting this out to the world right now. But
Well, nobody's watching this stream.
Hold on. Can you say it again?
Superman 4 is my favorite Superman movie. All right, and if you don't like it, no, I'm just kidding. But
Yeah,
it's
I want
not
to
the-
remind everybody
Look,
there
it's
is
not the
if
best
you're a
one.
channel member, there is a
Not the best
failure emoji in the chat. You can go ahead and put it in.
Quest for failure.
Look, I totally understand and know that it is the worst one, but I've loved it since I was a little kid. So it's just got some. It's a guilty pleasure, all right.
I like
Yeah.
it more than Superman 3, if I'm being honest. So if it's me, it's like obviously first Superman, Superman 2, Superman 4, Superman 3.
It's a canon
At
film.
least the original 4.
It's a canon film, and canon films are ridiculous anyway. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's okay. We all have those guilty pleasure movies. Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. They're not good movies, but I love them.
Exactly. That's what.
So
like part of our childhoods, right? It's like
exactly.
can't
So,
escape.
David, did you have anything else? You said the Superman was your last.
Yeah, that's my first of the year and last pickup that I want to show off. But I'm living for the Superman this year.
I love it.
Highly recommend.
John Morrissey says, I'm going to make Dan Who jealous, my technological savvy. I do have to say, I have to give props. I didn't do it all by myself. Kenny here was helping me. Dan helped a lot. And compulsive collector John was helping as well. So it took a lot of brain power, and we still couldn't get it. I wanted to get it a transparent video with the stamping sound. But we came back with it's possible, but not with everything I have access to. You wouldn't think it would be that difficult, but it is for some reason.
So we need somebody with like Nick's money, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And
Sure.
Damien was asking, we think they may do movie versions of Lex, Zod, and his squad. I don't know how. You never know with Toddy Mac. He'll give you 100 Supermans, 100 Batmans, a couple Captain Carrots randomly. You never know what he's going to give you.
One Riddler.
Can we get Lex with him like pulling his toupee off at the end of the first movie?
Yes, that would be a good and we need Otho. Not Otho. That's a different movie. That's Beetlejuice.
I know what you're looking for.
I was like an Otho figure. Yeah, NECA. Thank you.
John here says, imagine a Nicolas Cage Superman figure. If he can secure the likeness, you know he will. You know he will. And I would buy it. Kenny, how many of those would you buy? 3?
At least
4?
3. Yeah.
So, guys, if we're
Cameron Poe Con Air figure,
right. If we're talking DC pickups, let me go ahead and I've got 2 pickups today. Well, I've got another one, but I don't mind picking it. I might go grab it in a second. I'm most excited about this one, though. This is a Bugs Bunny Batman by this company, Head Start. I think it's from Australia. So they did these.
They do
I
a
think
Superman?
they did not.
No,
so
they should.
weirdly, you think they would have done
Could be
at least
close.
one of them as Superman. They did 2 Batmans. There's a Wile E. Coyote Batman, Taz as the Flash, and then like some Harry Potter characters. So it's weird. I haven't opened it yet. It is, of course, I have a Captain Carrot here on my desk right next to me. But
superheroes,
he's big. He is really big. So he's gonna go right next to him. I might open this up on stream today. The paint apps on mine look okay. I've heard that the line is very hit or miss. These are very hard to find over here in the US. Apparently over in Australia and the UK, they're a lot easier to find, but these are very hard to find over here. So I'm happy about that.
Do you think you would do like a off-brand Batman shelf with like that figure, like Dark Turtle and like Bartman?
Donatello, yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I need the Dark Turtle. I've already got the Bartman. So yeah, you've got
think about it.
Idea.
Think about it. The Batverse,
The Batverse, yeah.
Yeah.
But staying with like old school cartoons, I also got Tom and Jerry from a company that did this. I got this off good old AliExpress. So, but the paint apps on mine are good. They come with so many good accessories. The articulation's really good. Nothing in the torso. I haven't put the stand together yet, but it comes with like a Dassin model.
Oh.
They did the Inuyasha that me and Alexi like so much. I've got 3 different Dassin model figures. They mainly do anime figures with cloth goods. But this is good, man. Like Tom articulates really well.
Thanks for dipping into the cartoon there.
Yeah. Man, give me a Looney Tunes line like this.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like that looks great. Like do a whole like Yosemite Sam. Like you could really that would look really good.
And Tiny Toons while we're at it.
Yeah.
Right. He came with 3 different heads. The bat, like 3 different sets of hands. The little milk bowl with the straw.
Love the accessories. That's nice. Yeah.
Jerry's less articulated. He comes with 1 extra. He comes with a happy head and then 1 head like where he's side eyeing. Also,
no cheese.
Yes. Comes with a block of cheese.
Hey.
And a mousetrap. And he comes with an extra set of arms. So if anyone has any Nindroid figures, the arms kind of pop off like that. And he comes with like a kind of like how SH Figure Arts does the cross-armed. You can pop on like where he has his arms crossed on him if you want.
Sweet.
So he doesn't stand up too well and he doesn't move much past that. But that's where the stand. They come with like a base where like 2 different arms pop in and they have plugs on the. So there's no clips you have to worry about. They have plugs on the back.
That's still pretty nice, like in terms of accessories and everything.
Oh yeah. So man, that's a model. They've done a good job. I really, really like this. I hope they do more. I know this has been out for a while. I've seen people take photos of it basically all year last year. But I was finally able to get one, man. AliExpress, you have to be careful. I tell everybody you can find some steals on AliExpress, but approach it as you would like eBay. Check the reviews with the sellers, see how much they've sold and everything, and just proceed with caution. Usually, if it's too good to be true, expect the fault. Don't pay $10 on a Mafex figure and expect it to be perfect. But if you want to try it out, my personal experience, I've only been burned once at AliExpress. So batting at 90%. And even then, the figure is still okay. It's just, it was like a knockoff Sentinel Miles from Into the Spider-Verse. And it's not very good, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can get good stuff there. It's like, I mean, I think I've only bought actually only 2 things, right? So I bought the KO Fin Fang Foom because I wasn't going to shell out the money for the legit one.
I love that Fin Fang.
And then the CT Toys Brown Suit Wolverine. So, yeah, I mean, but you can find legit stuff on there too. It's just
that knockoff Fin Fang Foom is still
Oh, it's made with the same
pretty great.
mold.
Yeah, you can't go
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh yeah.
I would recommend that. Yeah, if you obviously you're not going to find the modern one for better price.
Most of what you find on there is where they've gotten the mold, or there's knockoffs, and then there's clones. Basically, there's where they've done their own, and it'll be like a little smaller, a little bigger, it'll be a little wonky. Then there's ones where it's straight up like from the same factory, either stolen samples, ones that didn't make the quality control cut for some reason, or ones where they just decided to go on and use the same mold and make their own cheaper thing and not pay any licensings. I guess it's like the Wild West over there. I guess I don't know, man.
If I can benefit from that, hell yes.
Damien's asking if anybody's got Plundor, the spoiler from Motu. I personally don't collect any Motu. Y'all collect any Motu? Sorry, Damien. No. He said he would pair well with Captain Carrot. I'm going to look into that, Damien. I'm always looking for stuff to add. It's going to be a Captain
He's
Carrot.
looking for rabbit or carrot figures. So
exactly. And David, you spoke John into existence. Compulsive Collector says that Batgirl figure is an absolute abomination unto God. Target was trying to do you a solid by not letting you buy it. Oh man, leave it to John. Always leave it to John. But guys, let's get into this nice topic we have here. Hold on, I got to take every opportunity to say, that's. Well, let me that justified pickups, right? Justified, right? And I can just leave this on here and it'll keep doing it. There we go.
We have to work on our timing of like when you throw the graphic up and when we pound our screen.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
Don't hit the camera.
We'll get there by 2026.
This way.
Oh yeah.
No.
There we go. There we go. But guys, I've got this nice first slide right here. Look at this. Bam. Bam. This is the timeline of the show. You can see we don't talk about Toy Chat Live anymore. Right, David? But it went all the way to episode 7. Then we had the rebranding. David, we rebranded after episode 7. So since episode 8, it's been collecting Justified. It doesn't seem like that long ago.
Right.
It
took me 4 episodes to convince you to change it.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Episode 1 was just me and Andrew. Episode 2 was just me and Rocco. Rocco came on, and that episode was fun. A lot of people didn't like his opinion on some toy companies.
Really?
And then
can't imagine.
Episode 3, but everybody's got their own opinion. That's the point.
So wait, Andrew started his absences in episode 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, Andrew.
From the beginning. Yeah.
It's like asking for a day off your first day of orientation, right?
It really is.
Look, I know I just got the job, but I have this vacation plan, so
right. Then Andrew was back on episode 3, and we did my toy ranking companies, right? Because everyone was like, "What do you think about?" I'm like, guys, it was my guests. It was his, opinion. We all have our own opinions, right? And then episode 4, that was your first time on, David, right? Wasn't episode 4? Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah. I think I jumped in 4. And you can't get rid of me ever since.
No.
Bad rash. I'm a bad rash.
But you did lock Andrew in the basement after that. I think that was Andrew's first trip to the basement. Because then episode 5 was just me and you. Episode 6, Alexi joined us.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 7 was supposed to be Andrew's return, but something happened. It was whatever. We had the Star
Wars episode with nobody that knew anything about Star Wars.
Yep. That's on me.
Good times.
It was beyond Andrew's control. It was the storm, right, Andrew? It was the storm. You still didn't have internet. Or you didn't have internet or power yet. Like our whole area really hardly did. I had power, but that was the episode I didn't have any internet, right? I was going off Wi-Fi. I mean, not Wi-Fi. I was going off my mobile data. Yep, that was fun. That is John's favorite episode. That is Compulsive Collector's favorite episode. We committed to the bit. And then episode 8, first episode of collecting, well, rebranding Collecting Justified, we had Cartoon Dumpster Dive on, right? Right? Yeah. It's so small, I can really say it. But Andrew from Cartoon Dumpster Dive came on, and all of us were on here. Yeah, Andrew was back for that one because Andrew was Kenny wasn't on the show yet. But that was a fun episode. That's one of my favorites, where we ranked. Well, we went through everyone had their top 3 most wanted cartoon toy lines to come out. So it'll be fun to look back on that episode in the future and see if any of that ever comes true. You never know.
Well, was that before Scooby-Doo was revealed or no?
That was after, I think.
After. It had to be after. Okay. Yeah. Because we didn't go that into existence, but
Kenny, when was your first appearance on here? It was episode 12?
The googly eyes.
Right? Yeah. So we had the Comic-Con episodes, the predictions, and then episode 10 was we had Brandon from 9 to 5 Warriors on, and we went over what was revealed at NYCC. Then we had our Halloween episode, and then the googly-eyed episode. We had no idea it wasn't even over yet. All the messed up eyes. And Kenny's first episode, in episode 12. And then the Power Rangers episode 13. Then we went into the McFarlane bashing continuation on episode 14. Then episode 15, we decided to have a nice feel-good episode about what we were most thankful for.
Yeah.
And we proceeded to rip into NECA for over an hour. So that was fun. And then I feel like the most slept on episode on this channel is episode 16, the trivia episode.
You would think that. You would feel that way, I'm sure.
Yeah, the views are like down in the dumpster for that one, but it was fun. That was
trivia
so
round 2 will be even better.
All right. Oh, yeah.
I think people are protesting that episode because they know I was robbed.
Right.
And like completely like sabotaged from start to finish in that episode. So I think that's why it's a low-rated episode. I'm just saying.
I'm saying that if we didn't double or nothing on points, I would have won the game. All right, I'm just.
But that was your suggestion, right?
It was Alexi's.
It was Alexi.
Double or nothing was Alexi's idea.
No, it was my suggestion. But of course, Alexi was the first to say, "Oh hell yeah." Like,
I don't know. I blocked it all out. It's traumatizing. So
right. Yeah, same.
I think I will go back eventually and redo that thumbnail. Maybe doing the thumbnail more like all the others will help. But with that one, it was a special episode, and I didn't want to squeeze this whole picture into one half. So, you know. And then we had the infamous Dan Who takeover, the Grinch of Whoville himself, right, Kenny?
That's right.
Takeover on episode 7.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
Sure. And then the fallout from that episode 18 was just me and David there, co-hosts right there. I had so much fun on that thumbnail.
Totally.
David, I think you used the word unhinged, right?
Yeah, deranged and unhinged. I think it's the most the most deranged and unhinged thumbnail you've done for anything. Yeah, my roommate sent me a message about it because it was so ghastly and disturbing to him.
But it was fun.
It's definitely a winner.
It is accurate. It is accurate to that poster. It is. And Legion X joined us on that. And I did want to go back and point out that Z-Man joined us on our Thanksgiving episode as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then episode 19 was our Naughty or Nice list, which wasn't a disaster of an episode at all. It was fun. It was fun. Yep. And then last week was episode 20. Was our look forward? Yeah, it was our look forward, like us collectors do. We don't care about what's in the past. We'll think about that later. What are you giving me tomorrow? What are you giving me tomorrow? I don't care about those 30 figures I have on pre-order. What else you got? What else? So that's just a brief just a look back, a fun look back on how the year went. And it's fun to see how the show evolved over time. And that's only 20 episodes. We've got a lot more to do. That
Technically today we've live streamed more this year than Dan Who.
I know he hasn't streamed all year, man. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll decide to stream again eventually. I don't know.
I know. Yeah. No legends, no Dan Who live, no Legends in the Liquor. That's happy birthday, Dan. Happy birthday. But guys, so I think we're gonna do this. Andrew, Kenny, David, then me. Okay. So first category, I believe, is your favorite episode. And I do have a slideshow here made up. And none of you know each other's picks, which is going to make this fun. So I'm just going to go through. Andrew, you're up first. Okay. So Andrew, your favorite episode, you said, let me pull up so I know what's coming up. Let me pull up the chat.
I think Kenny should try to guess what Andrew's picks are. Oh. And I should guess what Kenny's picks are. And then Andrew needs to guess what my picks are, because you, Justin, know what they all are. So you shouldn't play that game.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Yeah, sure.
Kenny, what do you think Andrew's favorite episode?
Andrew's favorite episode was
Big Black Dicks 3.
That's
I think that's all of our favorite episode.
You edit that out, hopefully.
Andrew doesn't exclusively own that.
Oh Jesus.
I'm gonna go with the Halloween episode.
Okay. Let's see what it is.
BBD 3.
Nope. It was Andrew, the trivia episode, right?
The trivia. Yep.
Okay. Tell me about it. Tell us about it. Why did you enjoy this episode so much?
Even though I lost by a lot, because I know nothing about the other companies, it was just fun. It was laid back and just trying to guess what the answer was.
You got both Mondo questions
wrong.
Exactly. It was fun, man. Yep. Hey, and you hung in there though. You
did.
Made it a game.
I tried.
Up until we went double or nothing, you were right there in it, right? I think
for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. David's shaking his head.
Not how I remember it. I think he was in the basement of points for like the entirety of the game. I thought.
I think.
Yeah,
Andrew,
I think David, credit though.
I think David remembers that because he was in the basement with you for most of that time. I think.
Yep.
Lies. Whatever. We don't talk about this episode anymore.
Okay.
This episode.
Even the fans don't even talk about that episode.
Exactly. Nobody watched it. You should go back and watch it. If you haven't watched that episode, go back and watch it. It was a lot of fun.
Morrissey.
Watch me fail.
Yeah.
Spreading lies.
Yeah, John Morrissey, aka Kenny's biggest fan. So that Kenny guy shows up on episode 12, and just 5 episodes later, Dan Who has all the passwords needed to hijack the whole show. Coincidence? Yeah, I don't think so. And David Story says, I'm happy to say I had a few whiskeys while watching and trying to answer the questions.
Yeah, me too, Damien. Me too.
That was fun. The chat was playing along. It was a lot of fun. And Alexi is still, to this day, out in Bali, holding that trophy up high. I can't wait till he's back and he can show off the trophy live on stream.
Yeah.
So, Andrew, anything else to say about this episode before we move on?
That's it.
It was fun. Andrew, you got 4th place, so that's all that matters, right? That's 4th place. It's
4th, last, whatever you want to call it.
It's not last. It's 4th place.
4, man.
Okay. Top four.
Okay.
All right. So next is Kenny. David, you said you wanted to guess what Kenny's was?
Yeah, but I need to see like the thumbnail page to like really look at it, and I have to think about it. So he started in episode 12. But I'm trying to remember, like, I don't think he would be foolish enough to choose the Dan Who Takeover episode where he himself like gave him the keys to the kingdom.
You never know.
I don't know. I don't think he would be stupid enough to pick that episode as his favorites, because then he exposes himself and his culpability.
I love to expose myself.
Oh well.
Yeah, he does. He does.
You got a ticket for it.
That's true.
Nick is outing you, Kenny. Nick is just on here
He's outing
outing.
all of you. He's outing everybody.
I had no part of it. Story for another time.
This is another episode.
I wanna, and this is more of a random guess, but I wanna say the thankful episode.
Okay. So let's find out. So Andrew's was trivia. Kenny's was. That is another slide. It was the trivia episode.
Oh wow!
And that's why Andrew and I are best friends.
Exactly.
Best
All that
friends in the
bonding
basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basement bonding.
All we do is hang out in the basement and talk about how good this episode was. And everybody out there is sleeping by not watching it.
Mhm.
I love that two of these co-hosts
Or
like
just sleeping.
voted for the episode that is in the bottom 5 of view count on this channel.
It's a fan favorite. No.
Yeah, exactly.
A host favorite.
I like to
A
picture
family
like
favorite.
Andrew, Kenny, and Alexi all down there like chained up. Alexi's trophies next to him chained up too. They're like,
He
good
does have
times, right, guys?
Yeah.
Good
That's true.
times.
It's kind of annoying, honestly.
Did he keep trash talking the whole time down there, Kenny?
Yeah, pretty much this episode is just on repeat. So it's not that it's my favorite. It's just all I know.
He's been indoctrinated.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Can he what was your favorite part of the trivia episode?
Well, I just thought it was a very fun episode. You know, it was nice and loose, and we got to go around. Even though, like, I biffed on a easy clue with the eyes, and Giant Man was literally like right behind me. But anyway, I digress. It was still fun. It was. It wasn't good, man. It wasn't good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a fun episode. So I think just how interactive it was. It was really fun to go around and do the game and you know, see how it progressed. So.
Yeah. So the ending, not so much. Not right.
Yeah, the ending was it sucked, but yeah.
Right. Where did you finish again, Kenny? Third, right?
Yeah, well, it was first, but then third. Yeah.
But what do they say, Kenny? If you're not first,
you're last.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're third, you're at least in the top 3.
Exactly.
$60.
So next is David's. Andrew, do you want to guess what day? Do you want me to go back to the?
Sure.
There we go.
Now keep in mind, I've been here since episode 4.
Right.
And I, spoiler alert, did not pick the trivia episode as my favorite episode. So
What?
I'm just gonna take that off the table right now.
Unsubscribe.
but I have watched at least 2 of the episodes before I joined. So
okay,
almost anything is in play except the trivia episode.
That leaves 20 other options.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm guessing episode 1.
You tell me this?
Yeah. I've got 2 that I'm thinking of. Either the Power Rangers episode 13 or maybe episode 6. Because just trash talking McFarlane.
That was a fun episode. That was.
I wasn't there, but
Trash talk later, McFarlane. But early McFarlane is good. I will die on that hill.
True.
Yep.
You do like early McFarlane?
Early McFarlane, movie maniacs, and you know, Spawn stuff. That was good.
I tell you.
Yeah. St. James in the chat has some some tips. Kenny.
Just
Not
the tip.
first,
Just-
it's what?
It's not, I don't think that was just a tip.
If you're not first, you're paced. No.
No, I don't know.
So Andrew,
So
you're
like-
saying episode 6?
I think I'm gonna go with episode 6.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta keep track of
It's
the
not the
slides
trivia
here.
episode.
Dan Who.
The Dan Who takeover. The
New
Dan Who
conspiracy.
takeover. Kenny's got something to say.
Yep.
I'm just saying if I gave away, not me, not saying I did, But if someone were to give away the codes to the channel, they might pick it as their favorite.
Oh,
just saying.
Would somebody do that? I don't know.
Food for thought. Food for thought.
I don't
I think
know.
you're still seeing the trivia episode rivalry coming up, and it carried over to episode 17. Yeah, that's there we go. There we go. David, why was this your favorite episode?
Well, I mean, you were not part of a chunk of it, so that's the talking point. No, I'm kidding. No, I mean,
that's fair. That's fair.
It was a nice. I felt like it was like we got to air our grievances like in the holidays about things that are pissing us off about the toy escape.
We got to see Dan out of his element and criticizing, because like he says on his channel, he doesn't criticize that much because he only buys what he likes, and he just happens to, he's a big Marvel fan. That's the majority of what he buys. He buys other stuff too, but his channel mainly revolves around Legends. And he gets a lot of flack for being too positive sometimes, but he says
we got three grievances out of Dan in that episode, which is amazing to hear him trash talk that much. And
I 100% stand behind all three of those grievances, by the way. That was great. That was great. They came kind of from channel episodes, really. He kind of
he complained about the Power Rangers line, the way it ended, right? He complained about McFarlane, which was a grievance episode. And I don't remember his third one, but it was a nice blending of like the Dan Who stream and our stream, where it felt very community based and driven, so even though like Kenny allowed Dan to breach the wall and like take over, ultimately you got back in, Justin, and we all kind of like harmoniously ended the stream together as a family.
You're supposed to be on that.
I deny all of these allegations to this day.
He's just waiting. Kenny's just waiting for the statute of limitations to be up to come clean.
What is the statute of limitations? Just asking for a friend, but what is
right? Just in case Alexi's watching, right?
Yeah.
But guys, so next it's me, and I'm gonna be honest. I think I remember what my favorite one was. I think I do. I've been thinking about this long and hard today. Who wants to guess? What? Yeah, I knew that would get a chuckle out of David.
I'm thinking long and hard too. Thank you, Nick, for planting that seed, Nick.
So, who wants to take a guess?
I mean, I really hope it's not the trivia episode.
Power Rangers.
Maybe. Andrew, you got a guess?
What do you think?
I mean, it could be, but the Power Rangers, even though that line ended,
he's very passionate about it.
He is. We'll go with Power Rangers. It does sound pretty good.
Okay. Let's go to it. Let's find out. Ready? Bam.
Oh,
my favorite episode was when we went over our. I enjoyed having two Andrews on the stream. Normally we have zero Andrews. Having two Andrews, that's infinite amount of more Andrew than what we had typically had, because this was Andrew's first time back after a long absence due to the hurricane that we streamed through, right?
Yes.
And no internet. Everyone had. There were 5 of us, and we all had 3 picks of different cartoons that we want toy lines for. We had no duplicates, and the only person that knew everybody else's picks was me. And I already had my picks in my head before I saw anybody else's. That's crazy. And it was all like good picks. Some were debuted like 90 years ago. I'm not going to say whose picks those were. But it was fun. It was fun, And see, Legion X, I have to agree with Justin. It was a memory line for me. There we go. So yeah, I loved this episode. It was fun. It was fun. Christopher Allen's here. Hey, Christopher Allen says episode The Toy Chat 1 episode was great. I missed the days that it was Andrew's responsibility to entertain the chat. Oh, that is a deep cut. That was a deep cut. Yeah. I was going to get that put on a mug. Andrew entertained the chat. Stares at camera. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. So, the next category, guys, is your favorite moment from the show. So I have a slide to, attribute to the episode slide that moment was in the slideshow. And I think I do have some videos loaded up as examples too. So, Andrew.
Yep.
Let's see here. Kenny, do you have a guess of what Andrew's favorite moment is? Do you want me to go back to the thumbnails?
No, I'm gonna raw dog this one.
Okay.
Woo! Now it's a party.
Yeah, let's go. All right. Andrew's favorite moment was from. Let's see. It's gonna be from the. I actually have no idea. But it's from the Power. It's from the Power Rangers episode.
Was Andrew even in that one?
No.
Nope.
But,
No.
but his favorite moment was. Right.
Okay. Well, let's see here. It is. No. Wait. Oh, wait. That's my slide. My bad. No. Wait. Hold on. I think I messed up.
Right.
I think I messed up.
-1.
Damn it,
Wait,
Justin.
Andrew, is this yours?
Justin, remove 1 point from yourself.
I know.
Points from Justin.
I know.
So
hold on.
No, that's
Hold
not
on.
the moment.
Oh no, I know where I messed up. Rewind. Cut this from
Very
the stream.
excited right there. I thought that was-
Favorite thumbnail.
Okay.
Is this next category. There we go. Kenny, do you have any idea what the favorite thumbnail might be?
Oh.
Just
What
take a
Andrew's favorite
guess.
thumbnail?
Power
Take a
Rangers.
guess. How funny is it? You were right, and I was wrong, and I'm the host. I don't understand, but yes, Andrew's favorite thumbnail was the Power
Usually
Rangers.
how it goes.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's been a long day. Okay, I had these past 2 days off work, but me and the wife were getting the house ready for the new baby coming literally probably any day now.
Lie.
She's due February 5th, but
Lie ever amounted to anything in this town.
February 5th.
yeah, she's
If you could hold off until February 7th, that'd be cool.
is that a special day, Kenny?
It's my birthday.
It's my birthday.
Oh, okay. There we go. I told her she just needs to have him at the beginning of the week, so we have the rest of the week for me to get ready for the Saturday show. So, but
Because of
yeah,
that, she's going to go into labor during one of these streams.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
I
I'm
bet.
like, can he take over and just leave?
Don't worry.
There we go.
We'll
Or
still,
we're like,
we'll still
hey,
keep
just
it going.
wait one more hour.
No.
Just wait.
Andrew, entertain the chat. I've got to go.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, I got the slides mixed up in my head because full disclosure, I was so late today because I was finishing this slideshow all the way throughout the day. Is fixing up the house, getting ready for the baby, also dealing with the 4-year-old, putting his turtle lair together finally, and he want me to play with that. So that was what I was doing today. It was full dad mode. So thumbnails. Andrew's favorite thumbnail. Kenny correctly did actually guess it.
Yep.
But
I
wrong
just felt
guess yeah. He just knows you that well, Andrew. All that time in the basement together.
We spend
Andrew,
a
why
lot
is
of time.
this your favorite
Well,
thumbnail?
It's got all of us in it.
Yeah,
Aw.
right.
Yeah.
And a couple guests.
Yeah, like you see Dan down there in the corner, and then I don't know who in the tube.
That's Rich. That's Rich M.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised I was able to get Rich. Like that just looks like he's actually in the tube. That's I'm very proud of that and everything.
Does
So
look pretty good.
exactly. And Dan right here
Size
is
just
Rita.
right.
Yeah, that's. It
I
all
think the
just flows
best
together.
is the word bubble is "pow" coming out of the
The
the space
dumpster.
dumpster. Yeah.
On the moon. Yeah, I love it. I love it. And not much thought went into I don't want to get canceled to go into why Andrew's the Yellow Ranger on here again.
Yeah, I don't know.
But not much thought really went into. Rich did say that you were going to be gutted, David, that you weren't the Pink Ranger and it was Alexi. And then
No,
you
I was
pointed
happy
out,
to be the Blue Ranger because he was the gay one, so it's okay.
yeah, and you asked me, you were like, "Oh, that's why you did it, right?" I was like, "No, I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry."
It all works out. It all works out.
Hey, that was fun. Good pick, Andrew. Good pick.
But
So
I
now
realize now that Kenny's the Black Ranger, and we found out from Nick that like Big Black Dicks 3 is like the favorite movie in that household.
It's all coming together.
It's a solid movie, you know.
Yeah,
it's a good sequel.
It's
the
all.
It has a really strong finish too.
Yeah.
So now that we know what category we're on, sorry about that, guys. It's Kenny's favorite thumbnail next. David, do you have any guess on what Kenny's favorite thumbnail might be?
I need to see the thumbnails. I need to consult the audience.
Too bad.
Oh no, I can't.
Yeah.
Picture of a nail from a thumb.
It's just me.
An actual nail. All gross.
It's my thumb and it's
some boogers underneath.
I think he's so vain that the Googly Eyes 12th episode one would be his favorite because
that nail was about him.
Oh wow! Legion X said Alexi does make a graceful Pink Ranger.
Good call.
And Compulsive Collector says his favorite episode is the one Justin doesn't get to do after the baby's born. Thank you.
It's gonna be
one of our justified MVPs, ladies and gentlemen. And Captain Rick James is here. Says, "What's up, brothers? What's up, Captain Rick? Thank you for joining us today."
Cap. I know Cap.
Oh, glad to have you here, bud. And Damien says, I'd be happy to take the Lord Zed role if offering. Hey, once we know what Playmates is doing with the Power Rangers license, there is a new Power Rangers thumbnail coming. So just wait, Damien. I might take you up on that. Go ahead and send me the headshot to put on Lord Zed. Okay. This headshot. Yeah. Not what David's been talking about. Actual, like above the shoulders headshot. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Let's scroll back through. And make sure I'm at the right one. Okay. So that was Andrew's. So, David, you said the googly eyed.
Yeah.
So what was it, 12?
12.
Okay. So let's see here. The slide did change, guys. It did change. So
I told you, Andrew and I are best friends.
Kenny and Andrew both have had the same
whatever
pick so
he
far.
Has is also what I picked.
By your powers combined, the slide was correct.
See David just waiting for the slide to change. Like, come on. No, slide did change. Kenny, why was the Power Rangers episode 13, your favorite thumbnail?
Well, I mean, just look how fun it is. You have Rich as Zordon. You got Dan down there with
shaking those shoulders.
Like when you put this in the chat, I lost it, man. It's hilarious. It's beautiful. It's perfect for what we talked about on the episode. So, yeah, this is such a fun thumbnail. So that's it.
Nice.
And obviously, I'm the Black Ranger because BBD.
Yeah. You know, we're learning new things about each other every week. Every week. Thank you for being here, Nick. Thank you. So next is David. Oh, David's favorite thumbnail. Andrew, do you want to guess what David's favorite thumbnail might be? I can go back to.
Let's go back.
Remember, we were on slide 7. So there we go.
You know, I think I'm gonna go with episode 18.
18?
The co-host.
Yeah, that's a good guess. That's a good guess.
Yeah,
Any particular reason? Just the vainness, right, Andrew?
Yeah.
More limelight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Bring it up.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. Andrew guessed right. And I haven't brought up the justified points on here for a while, but I'm going to keep mental note. And the ones that people get right, you're going to get extra justified points on this, by the way.
Go up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Andrew already got bonus points for making me a plank, by the way. I don't know if I've put the updated points in the chat yet, but yeah, the co-hosts. David, tell us, why is this your favorite thumbnail, your favorite monstrosity that I have created?
It's deranged. It's unhinged. It's just completely bananas. The expression on your face, I think, is my favorite part of it, as you're like pressed up against my forehead. And then like my seriousness staring off into the distance, while you're like clinging to my shoulder. I don't know. It just tells a story. It really just tells a story.
I think looking at this, you can actually tell that earlier in that day, I did put my balls on your drum set.
Yeah.
I mean, Dirty Mike and the boys would say, "Hell yeah!" Right, based on the poster.
Right.
We will have sex in your car. It will happen.
Yeah,
now, that's actually a great freaking thumbnail. I love it. Co-hosts.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a good one, right?
You say Dirty Mike and everybody.
Right.
It works.
Uh-oh.
I know. This is awesome.
So that's the better sound. That's the blaster sound.
That's pretty good.
Blaster sound each time we shoot it.
But you won't hit a thing.
So that's the one from the movie, and then it's different.
That's awesome.
Legion X did say David wants a husband. David, I think at this point it's still like sugar daddy, right?
Yeah, this thumbnail is great.
I don't really need a husband as much as I need like an inheritance. So
there's also a quote on there. I don't know. Did they talk about the quote?
Oh no, I didn't. It was the terrible but not Todd Phillips terrible compulsive collector.
There you go.
Yeah, John, compulsive collector. John, you made it onto a thumbnail. I don't know if you caught that, but you have made it onto a thumbnail, by the way. And so yeah, I had a lot of fun making this one. When I knew, because this was the episode right after the Dan Who takeover, that Alexi, Andrew, and Kenny were all going to be out. It was just going to be me and David. First of all, it was like, okay, we're going to get Rick on. But, that means for the thumbnail, it's just two of us. So, I know exactly. What does that say about where my mind is? I know exactly where I'm going. There's just two of us. And Compulsive Collector is thrilled to have made a Black and Justified thumbnail, by the way, everybody.
10 out of 10.
So, does anybody want to hazard a guess on what my favorite thumbnail from 2024 was? Just specifically collecting Justified thumbnails.
My guess would be the Grinch.
Oh, the Grinch one is good too.
Shit. Yeah, that's an underrated thumbnail. That really is.
It's a good one.
I mean, you probably infringe on some copyright. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But
infringing on copyright, I think, was last week when I had to hand make that Friends font.
Really?
Yeah, that I had to hand make that. You can't even download that font from anywhere.
You couldn't use like Comic Sans MS and just like put some colored dots between the letters?
That I had to find a font close enough to it, and I had to like input the dots. Yeah. And like so
the struggle.
My daycare uses it extensively. It's terrible.
So Andrew, any guess?
Maybe episode 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the dinner table.
Yeah. With all the different toy companies on there.
Yeah. A little bit of thought did go into.
You're working.
A little bit of thought did go on to who was where, and I got Toddy Mac just sitting there like looking at everything. So Kenny, did you have a guess?
Yeah, well, I'm going Power Rangers again because I'll just keep it there.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'll
David?
second that.
But Nick
I don't know
second.
what's going on, but I will second it.
For whatever that's like a half a point, I guess. I don't know.
Just kidding.
All right. David?
It's Grinch or Big Black Dicks 3.
Potpourri for 300.
All right, let's see. Is it Grinch or Big Black Dicks 3.
Oh,
Yeah. What has this channel come to? Let's see here.
Oh.
It was Big Black Dicks 3. There we go. I don't know why this slide's a little off center. Guys, I was in a hurry. I don't know. But so yeah, this was my favorite thumbnail. Got Rich on there, got Dan on there, got all of us on there, even though Andrew couldn't be on that week because, you know. But yeah, it was fun, man. That's everything that went into making this. It was I'm trying to up my game every week with the thumbnails. And sometimes, you know, you can only get as creative as the topic you've got. And I really tried to take advantage of this topic. So that was a lot of fun. So now I think we are moving on to our favorite moment from an episode. I think I'm right this time. I think I'm right this time.
I hope so.
I freaking hope so. So Kenny, do you have a guess on what Andrew's is?
All right. Andrew's favorite moment is when he got Mondo as a question for the second time. All right.
It's like the helicopters. Like he just hears the helicopters and the PTSD flashback.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Andrew, let's see what it is. It was from the Dan Who Takeover episode. Specifically, Andrew, you said it was this moment right here.
And so, like, even though that's the most successful video, you'd think
all the tea in the ocean. I swear. All of it's going in the ocean. I don't care anymore.
What's going on? What's happening?
You know, hold on. I've got to get that bad taste out of my mouth. We got to restart. Okay, that's better. Okay, I had to hit the reset button a little bit. I had to hit the reset button. Could anybody understand anything that was being said? All I kept hearing was...
I love the touch of David like sipping tea, right?
Taking a little sip. Yeah,
it's like uh-oh.
But I was really shook. I don't know if you can tell on my face. Like I think in looking at myself on the screen during that moment, I think I turned like bright red because I did not expect you to just like crash back in and like boot Dan out, and it was just like such a in the gay community we call it a face crack moment of the century. So like, wow. Yeah. I still get chills when I see that moment because it was like, oh, Dan's gone. Oh, Justin's back. Oh, what's going to happen to Kenny because he let all this happen. So,
he said, shh. I don't know what you're talking about. That was a fun episode. Andrew, anything to add? It's what did you love so much about that?
It was the mid conversation of Dan just disappearing. The mention of the tea, which I'm drinking sweet tea currently.
Hey.
The farmer Fran.
Right.
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
Hilarious character from The Waterboy. So yeah.
One of the best movies ever.
Yeah, it was a good one.
All right, man. I will call it. I want to say goodbye to all your buddies, though. Guys, I'm getting sleepy, so I got a 18-month-old, so I'm a little tired. Love hanging out with y'all. It was fantastic. Hopefully, we can do it again soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, appreciate you popping in, man.
You, Nick.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right.
Thank you, especially for spilling the tea and outing Kenny. That was
great. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
But Andrew, that was a great pick. That was a great pick. Thanks. Awesome. And so next is Kenny. So David, do you have any guess on what Kenny's favorite moment might have been from this year?
Well, I mean, now I feel the urge to like just echo Andrew's answers because Kenny and Andrew have been saying the same damn thing all episode today. So I want to say it's from that episode, the Dan Who Takeover episode. My other instinct might be like his being ragged on for buying so much Superman.
Yeah.
Figures that he hates, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I'm torn.
So let's see. Final guess.
Final guess is the Dan Who takeover.
Let's see.
Because he's guilty.
Boom. It was the Dan Who takeover. Specifically, I don't know if y'all want me to play the clip again, but specifically,
we're going 3 for 3.
Are you
serious? We're 3 for 3, dude.
They went 3 for 3.
Wow.
And they didn't send it in the group chat. They sent it to me individually. That's how you know.
Are you the same person? Are you two the same person? Is Andrew AI?
Well, first of all, David, you've never been in the basement, so you don't understand. We've got our own club down there. Right? We're a tight-knit group.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know what it's like.
You don't know what it's like.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
Kenny, what was your favorite thing about that moment?
Well, I'm with David. Like it was shock, like a little bit of shock, right? Like none of us knew that's how. I mean, you would come in. None of us were expecting that, and
right.
It was just so perfectly executed. Yeah, it was good. It was very good.
And a lot of planning went into that episode because
I have no idea. I have no idea about the planning for that episode. I was not involved.
Exactly.
I had no role in any of it, but there
were a lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts to that night. But it was fun. It was fun. I'm glad Dan was able to. We did bring Dan back on. He stayed with us the whole time. I didn't know if he was going to peace out at one point, but we still ended up going. Even the stream started at 7:45 instead of 8:45. We still went late. But Dan stuck around, and that was a fun stream.
Yeah.
So let's see here. David's favorite moment. Andrew, if you could hazard a guess, we're on slide 11.
This is so interesting. This is like the Newlywed Game or something where we have to kind of see how well we know each other. Too.
Exactly.
And Andrew and Kenny are really separated at birth twins.
All that time in the basement.
It's crazy.
I was waiting for when Nick left. I was waiting to see him walk behind Andrew, on his way out.
Yo, that would have been amazing.
That would have been
wow. Good. Next time.
Next time. But Andrew,
you and Andrew, we don't have any of that trauma bonding to draw from. So your
guess
is going to be very authentic.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be episode 16 where you didn't win.
You know me well. You know me that well.
I mean, honestly, I have no idea. I mean, I'll take a pick on an episode, but not a certain moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is a shot in the dark. We're talking, most of these are 3 hours long, so lots of moments.
True. That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'll just randomly guess episode 12.
Episode 12? Okay. Yeah. The googly-eyed episode?
Yeah,
right?
We'll go
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, David, let's see here. I think we can go to... It was on episode... Bam! Our thankful episode, right? I want y'all to notice who's looking at the table, but his product isn't on the table, by the way. But... David, I didn't pull a clip from this because it was an hour conversation. But let's tell us about your favorite moment.
I mean, the fact that it was a thankful episode and we detoured on an hour-long track of just railing at NECA for all the craziness with the double shipping and the threatening emails and all. That was a very topical, hot off the presses news moment of what was going on at the time, and we went in for a good long while talking about it. So I think you posted a short version of that, you plucked out a certain amount of that, and posted it separately because like we had so much to discuss in something like that. So it was just fun to like, you know, really go off about something crazy that's happening. Like the collector community deserves better than what they got from NECA. Yeah. And so it felt good to kind of be calling them out, you know?
It's cathartic.
Oh, yeah. And that,
the power.
when I clipped that, let's see here. You can see the thumbnail here. NECA has lost their minds right there. It's kind of small right now, but if I click on it, it'll just play the video. That's over 3K views on that, so that did pretty well for the channel. So that was fun. That was fun. Also, guys, I do want to point out 998 subscribers. We are so
close, man.
Oh, this channel is so close to that first 1K. Oh man, so close, so close.
Where's Dusty?
Real quick.
Subscribed?
Real quick.
He better be.
If you guys are watching from my channel, subscribe. Subscribe. You're here. You're watching.
Appreciate it.
Wherever.
Exactly. He's up there somewhere. But yeah,
we all have fun here.
Yep.
But yeah, David, it went off the rails, and it was your fault. It was your fault you brought it up.
Totally.
But I was very glad you brought it up because if you hadn't, I was going to. But it ended up being like, a lot of good conversation, and there's a reason that I plucked that bit as just a video by itself, and it did really well because we basically were able to, between, I think it was 4 of us on that episode, we were able to, no, it was 5 because Z-Man was with us, I think.
Z-Man was on the episode. Yeah.
We were able to articulate how we felt about the whole thing and just different points of view and just basically like, where they went wrong and where they kept going wrong and how they could just fix it. It's such a simple fix.
We offered a lot of solutions of different ways that they could have handled it, you know, like we tried to help, but you know.
Going to 2025, will it be more of the same? Wait and find out. We'll talk about it here when it happens, I guess. So, last favorite moment would be mine. Does anybody have a guess on what that might be? Nobody's going to guess it.
No.
Nobody's going to get it.
Is it the first episode? Is it from the first episode?
No.
Okay.
I'll give you both. So I will say you get 100 justified points added to your total if you can just guess the episode right.
100?
100 points if you can just guess the episode right.
First
one to say it.
It's Shot in the Dark
episode
McFailure episode
7.
10.
Well, nobody got it. Nobody got it. So, what is it? Oh, episode 16, the trivia episode. Specifically,
when in doubt, guess trivia.
Yeah, there we go. You all, and coincidentally, you all got Alexi isn't here. The champion isn't here, and you all got this question wrong. So no bonus points. But here is the exact moment that was my favorite. This company is the go-to for highly articulated anime figures.
Well, back in 19 Dickety pass.
Oh, I think he's trying to sabotage you, David. So, David, I am going to start the timer.
I'm trying to help with Taj.
Again.
That was an alley, David. Slam it.
Yeah. David, this company is the go-to for highly articulated anime figures.
Is
Timer
it
started.
Amazing Yamaguchi?
David! Come on!
I'm sorry, David.
David, you You were right above the rim. I tossed you the ball, and then you swatted it.
Alexi's reaction. David, no.
It's weeb shit. It's the weeb shit, man. I don't collect anime figures. Couldn't even name an anime figure. I couldn't name an anime that a figure was made from. I couldn't tell you. So how is that an alley-oop? How is that a helpatage? Damn you, Alexi.
It was
damn
something.
you.
Justin, by the way, you're at 9.99.
Ooh. What
So
can we
close.
get one more subscriber in the first episode of 2025? And oh man. Jellyfigs sharing the love says subscribe. Thank you, Jellyfigs. And Compulsive Collectors on your side, David. That's right,
you,
David.
John.
Tell him about that weep shit. My
Thank you,
favorite
John.
part, besides Alexi's reaction to you instantly just bombing it, you didn't even take a second to think about it when the timer started. You just instantly bombed it. It was as I was rereading the question, like Alexi's face tells the story of his realization that you weren't going to get it, of him like, no, I'm trying to help him out, to also, wait, this might mess him up, to, oh God, he's not going to get it. He starts laughing to himself. And then the exclamation, it was perfect. I love it. I love it. And it was hard to pick a favorite moment. There were a lot of fun moments. The Kicking Dan was right up there. Let's see. Let me go back to the episodes. Episode 1 will always hold a cringy, place in my heart. Because, it's rough starting out, man. It's rough. The entirety of episode 7, us just winging it, was fun. Another episode that it felt like it's not one of our best, but I put a lot of work into it, was the Halloween special with the special background and all that stuff. That was fun. The googly-eyed episode, that was, ragging on them. Everything about the Power Rangers episode, the NECA rant, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. But that's it for the slideshow, guys. I don't have a slideshow for our favorite figures. But the Legion X says, when you muted David for 10 seconds, had me. I've muted David a couple times at this point. I think the most recent time was he was checking to see if his mic was working. That was pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I think I just straight up kicked David at one point too. At one point, maybe. I don't know. It might have happened. I don't know, David. I don't remember. It didn't happen. It's fine.
I think a lot of abuse, so it all blends together for me. So
yeah. But and Damien says not into anime either, but it's but is it that bad to see steam coming out of your ears, David? I think David would say it was that bad. Was that bad? Loren says I'd kick David too. See, wow. It's love.
Why
David.
do I come here?
All love. He says, I don't know why. It just seems like the thing we should do.
Wow.
So, guys, to close out the main topic, where everyone else was doing their top figures last week, we did a look into the future. So, while looking into the future, now we're in the future. It's our time to look back. It's you don't care about the now, you care about the future. And then when you're in it, it's like, oh, I'm nostalgic for the past, whatever. It's very collector-ish, right? So now we're going to go over our top figure from this year. So, Andrew, do you have it with you? Or because I can make you big.
Yeah,
make you big.
Of course.
Big. There we go.
Yeah.
Andrew, what was your favorite figure from this year?
Captain Rex. Yeah.
Captain Rex. Nice.
I mean, it's got the likeness of Tamora Morrison.
Nice. And I didn't give the stipulation of it having to come out this year, or if it was a re-release or
re-released.
Yeah, exactly.
This one was.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a re-release, but it was re-released in 24.
It's fine. He only picks up Star Wars guys.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well,
and they don't do many great figures.
I got Lightning McQueen right
Oh yeah, that's right. And a cuppy, and a cuppy,
and cuppy, of course.
I'm working on. I'm going to work on a cuppy junior, a mini cuppy.
Yes,
I need to find the small cups, and I'm going to put it on the shelf next to my 9 to 5 Warriors. So that's going to be fun.
I think they do make little shot glass red Solo cups, don't they?
I've just got to find them. Like David said, I need to get to a Party City before they all shut down.
I think I've seen them in the soft drink aisle.
Right.
Yeah,
probably. And Damien says, "Cool pick, Andrew. Can I ask, did you get the recent Commander Cody?"
No, not yet. I've got the old one to archive, but not the recent one.
Nice. Yeah. Is there a big difference, or was he re-released in a 2-pack, or no? They all look the same. They actually all do look the same. They all have the same face. So I don't know.
So it got re-released on the Revenge of the Sith card back, or bubble, whatever you want to call it. And it actually came with a little Order 66 Emperor.
Oh.
The little hologram that would fit into his hand.
Oh, nice. So. Okay. So let's see here. John's taking up for you, David, saying you're the star of the show.
Thank you, John. We need you around more. You're an MVP, so you should be appearing next.
Exactly.
With us.
Right.
Gotta get you on.
Yeah. He's got to come on.
we can reattempt the Star Wars discussion with John.
Oh gosh. Stay tuned for that episode. That'll be fun. So Kenny, you're up next. What was your top figure? For if nobody's seen your top list on your channel, which go ahead and plug that, by the way, go over to Encounter Culture, on YouTube.
Yes.
You might be watching this on Encounter Culture.
You might be. You might not be. Who knows?
You have a channel, Kenny?
Some might say. I don't know. It's debatable. But yes, if you're watching this over on Encounter Culture, then hey, thank you. We love that you're here. If you haven't subscribed to JustJustin Collects, then you need to do that. That's your number one priority for 2025. Look, I already put out my top 24 Marvel Legends of 2024. There's so many Marvel Legends. There's like too many, but we love it. Anyway, my favorite figure, and I don't have it here with me, but my favorite pickup for 2024, it was the NECA re-release of the 18-inch Beetlejuice. I wanted that thing for so long, and the fact that they put that out again because of Beetlejuice, so good, so delightful. I loved it. I loved every moment of it. It's so big. It's so beautiful. It's just the best. So that was my favorite pickup of 2024.
You could almost say it was.
Now, real quick, side note. I talked about this earlier. Nick has left us now. He's gone. But this is what he picked up. This set is my grail. When people talk about your holy grail of action figures, this is my holy grail. And he has it. And now I'm holding it in my hands. Beautiful.
Did you? Where's Nick's body?
Nick might be dead now. I might steal this. Yeah.
You did that before I could get into the will? How dare you?
But look at this. This is so good.
That detail, man.
Yeah. That face sculpt on David Bowie looks amazing.
So good.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is my holy grail of action figures, and one day I'll have it. One day I will.
One day, very soon.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Today
Nick
might
falls
be
ill. All right. Great, Kenny. So let's see here. David, I almost accidentally removed you from the stream, David. Sorry. It was going to be an accident. David, what is your favorite figure from this year?
So like I really did think about this, and like I almost chose Iron Fist from the Luke Cage Iron Fist 2-pack because it's a very slept on figure. Like that's like top notch, great articulation, great bringing to life the, you know, in 3D form, like the comic book character. But I have to stay loyal and true to a green giantess. My John Byrne She-Hulk with the bam, yeah, that with the justified Fruit Loop box. So
nice,
you know, yeah,
nice.
I mean, it's just perfect. It's just freaking perfect. Like I really dare anybody to tell me differently. There's a rumor there's a Fantastic Four costume She-Hulk coming this year, so let it be true. Let it be true. So
they're going to want to reuse that mold. So
they have to.
Yeah.
Have to. Yeah. And like this, I bought 3 of this figure just because it's so awesome. Like
the fact that she was popping up at some Rosses is crazy to me.
I'm so mad I missed that and that I don't have a Ross. So
right.
You know.
What are you more mad about? The fact you don't have one or the fact you missed?
Well, the fact I don't have a Ross, because I would have, if I bought 3 of her at Ross, it wouldn't have hit me as hard as buying 3 of her, you know, full price at Target. So
right. Okay, so just me left, just me. So it took everything in me not to say, because I'm trying to think. I'm trying to do something that came out this year, and technically, Captain Carrot came out in 2023. Technically, but I want you all to know, if it didn't, if it was a 2024 figure, this would be the figure of the year for me. I love this thing. The only thing it's missing is a cloth wired cape. It's the only thing it's missing. So if anyone wants to, you know, send me a cape, a cloth wired red cape, I could just, you know, pop on here. I'd be all down for it. I'd be down for it, you know. So since I can't choose Captain Carrot, I did a lot of thinking, and there was a lot of good figures that came out this year. I scaled back a lot on my Marvel Legends collecting. So I knew it was probably not going to be a Marvel Legends. Picked up a lot of other stuff, and this year was also a year of kind of like backtracking on figures I missed out on previous years. So I do have to say, and this is a new line, but this was actually my favorite figure from this year, the Savage Crucible Como of the Isles, because it's stabbing the crap out of me. It is so spiky. But just the articulation, the detail, the paint, just everything on it, the accessories. I was able to pick this up in person at Retro Toy Con because the Savage Crucible guys were there and had a table. And just for the price, you know, it's like that $45. It's just an amazing figure. The only knock on them is the ankles are a little weak, so they tend to fall over, but they're working on it going forward and everything. But I really love this figure, and I kind of really hope that it doesn't turn out that this came out in 2023 as well. It might have. I don't know. I think it was a 2024 figure because Savage Crucible is really new. So Wave 2 hasn't even hit yet. So I believe it was it's hard to keep track, guys, right? What comes out when, and different things come out in different times. But guys, this is a great figure. This is Mythic Legions is starting to upgrade their articulation more towards like this type of more articulated bucks. And I'm here for it because I love Mythic Legions too. It's going to make it really hard to be as selective as I am going forward with them, you know, the sculpt and the paint and everything. And I'm glad to see companies like Savage Crucible coming forward and kind of like this same mythos type, you know, time or figure, you know, genre.
Right.
And all they're going to do is push each other, you know, to be better, which is why I really wish we had a good DC 6-inch line to kind of, you know, maybe that would push Marvel Legends to do more because they don't really have any competition in the superhero mass release right now. So, but yeah, that's my favorite figure right now. as far as figures that I think came out 2024. I hope it did. I don't know, man. But I really love this thing. I can't wait to open this. I might open this right now.
Do it.
We've got time. We've got time.
Go for it.
Well, while we're doing that, guys, did you have any what are like your runner-ups as far as, and also if you took out just pick figures, if it didn't have to be figures from this year, if it was just figures you picked up at all that could have came out in years before, what do you think?
You had me questioning whether the Uma Thurman Poison Ivy came out this year, or if it was like late 2023.
I think it was. I think that wave was either late 2023 or early 2024.
Right? I don't remember, but like that's a beautiful figure. And then like one that will always sit in my top list forever will be the Rita Repulsa remastered figure with the three face plates. Like that's like as close to a perfect Rita figure that I would ever have imagined getting. So I was really glad they released that before that line ended. So that would be mine. Those three girls.
Andrew, any runner-ups? If I can talk right.
I'm trying to think of. Oh no, because it might have come out in 24.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It can be.
Yeah, probably the Duels Invader that I've got.
I almost asked a dumb question. Black Series? Yeah, that's.
Yep. So anyway, it's from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, like right there near the end of the show, where half his helmet is cut off. So.
And shout out to BTM. He said end of December 2023 was the Batman Robin wave released. So end of the year 2023. Sorry.
So basically 2024.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
You're okay. You're okay.
Stuff like that, even when it releases that late, sometimes a lot of like websites don't ship it until, and you don't get it until
next year.
Yeah.
There's a lot of leeway there. But
Kenny, which Superman figure is your favorite?
Oh, well, obviously, it's the Return of Superman with Crypto. You know how much I love that figure. No,
the green version.
Right, the green version, yes.
Yeah, the green version. Yeah. No, I think probably my second favorite pickup for this year was the Ghostbusters HasLab. The 2 in a box, PKE meter and trap. I know. I mean, it's not like action figures, but it's 1/1 props, and they were so nice, man. I finally got to unbox them after last week and put the batteries in and got to play with it a little bit, and so cool, man. They're just so cool. I love what Hasbro is doing with Ghostbusters stuff, and not only the 1/1 props, but I'm excited about the figure stuff too. So the Ecto 1 is going to be fantastic next year. So yeah, this
year now, right? It's this year now.
Or I'm sorry, yes, this year, yes.
Oh man.
So yeah, I'm loving what they're doing with Ghostbusters. So.
Finally getting some love, right?
Yeah.
Finally. From multiple companies, right, Andrew? Andrew, what was that other company doing?
Also that. You still got it wrong. All right, that's fine.
Damian Ristori says, "Are you planning a review, Kenny, of Ghostbusters items?"
So not for the HasLab, because I was on a trip and it came and it's now been too long, so I don't think there's any value in doing an unboxing for like the HasLab for Ghostbusters. But when I get the Mondo stuff, I'll definitely do reviews for that. And for this year's
Mondo
HasLab event.
Wait, Mondo. Yeah, yeah.
Mondo's a character from X-Men Generation X comic books.
Andrew, I do have to say that my heart hurts a little bit that you didn't put Cuppy at least as a runner-up.
JVTM.
I mean,
it does not glow. It does not.
It is sitting right here on the shelf, and Duels Invader's not. So let's just say that.
There we go. There we go. Can you show off that stabbing action real quick?
Yeah. So, see the knife?
Yeah.
Thanks, people.
So good.
There we go.
Good.
Perfect.
Yep.
And let me show this thing off real quick. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. And he's a big boy. This is next to Captain Carrot. You know how huge Captain Carrot is. Look at that. Like, his articulation isn't single jointed elbows, but they're pinless, right? Something McFarlane still does, like pinned single jointed elbows for some reason. But the knees are pinned single jointed for some reason. I don't understand that. Has thigh swivel, kicks out, has ab crunch that doesn't really do much. Almost like a DC Direct ab crunch. Does have a waist swivel.
Why did they go with Batman?
I don't know.
Because Batman's cooler than Superman.
But Bugs Bunny is okay.
There is a clip in the show of where he's Batman in like one thing. Like I would play it on here, but it would get taken down probably. But his ears articulate. So there's that. So it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I'm probably not going to get any of the other ones because they're really hard to find. If they pop up and I'm able to get them, I will. But this is just going to be cool. We don't get any Looney Tunes figures, man. We don't. That is a very stiff plastic cape. How stiff that is. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm glad I have it. And let's see how he looks next to Tom here. Hey, that works, right? That works.
Yeah, that looks
so this is definitely more 7-inch scale. And there were only 20,000 of these made. So, according to this card, this is number 7,991.
Wow, you're so close to 8,000.
So close. Almost as close as we are to, let's refresh the page, 1,000 subscribers. I'm holding out hope. Guys. Still at 999.
We're just going to stream until we hit 1,000. So if you guys could do that, I would be grateful so I can get the fuck out of here. You know?
Is Nick subscribed? Is Nick subscribed?
Oh.
Wake him up.
He's gone now. I can't ask him. I assume
Wake up, Nick.
I hope he is.
Sign in.
Does anyone have a loved one?
YouTube account and have him subscribe.
Guys, that's it. I'm so grateful for the way this show has, played out, the way the whole channel has played out. It's been a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to 2025. I'm looking forward to 2026. I think whenever we hit 100 episodes, that'll be fun. I'll probably just recycle the same thumbnail, make it an easy week for me. No one will remember anyway, right? Right.
Nope,
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But I've got a lot of plans going into the new year. Everyone's going to have their own segment. It's going to be great. I'm excited. And I'm trying to I want to give some memberships away. So give me 1 second. 1 second. I have to do it on my phone because
the Black just said refresh. So we might have gotten a new subscription.
Oh, you might be able.
Hold on. Is this about to be a party? Is this about to be a party? Not a Diddy party, but just a regular fun party. Right.
Regular party.
Regular party. Let's see here. Let's share the screen. Let's share the screen.
BBDs.
BBDs. Oh. Let's share the screen. We have hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel. Thank you, everybody, so much. Let's hit the justified right there. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, I didn't hit it within a year, but close enough. Close enough. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. A lot quicker than I thought I was going to. Kenny can attribute it. It's hard to grow on YouTube.
It takes a lot of time. Yeah, a lot of time and effort.
It is tough, man. Especially when I don't have collecting's a niche, right? Collecting action figures is a niche. And then you typically, to grow fast, you have to niche down within that niche. Like what Dan's done with Marvel Legends. You see other guys doing it with Dragon Ball Z SH figure arts and stuff like that. I don't want to super niche down. I told myself this was going to be my way of just sharing my joy of collecting. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do with the channel. I found what I love doing with live streaming. I'm still going to keep doing videos. I was planning on getting a lot of videos out this week, but I ended up getting sick. I'm finally feeling better today, so I've been really under the weather. But I love the live streaming. I love just being able to chit chat and talk, and it's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And is it finally going to let me? Here we go. Here we go. This is a super professional stream, guys. Nobody forget that. What's the chat saying?
Congratulations from a bunch.
Congratulations, Damon Story, John Morrissey, Compulsive Collector. Weird thing for the host of a McFarlane Shill channel to say, but okay. I don't know. What are you talking about, John? What are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's his party. He'll shill if he wants to.
Exactly. There we go. I just finally able to gift away 5 channel memberships. Hopefully some good supporters of the channel can catch those. Guys, what anybody have anything else to say? Did you think we were going to make it this far? Andrew, episode 1, when I was like, you going to come in here and chat with me? How far did you see this going?
I had no idea. I was like, yeah, we'll see where this goes. I might like it, I might not. I don't know, but I do like it.
How did it feel when you got approached for your first autograph, Andrew?
Honored.
Honored.
Good.
Honored.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
David, how did you? How far did you see this going? When I was like, yeah, you want to come on? Yeah.
I mean, I didn't expect to be allowed to stay on for, all of these weeks, and it's great. I love it. I think that the format that you have is potential to go on for as long as you'd like it to. It's just good to have a group of friends that you can get together with on a weekly basis and either talk shit about the toy industry or rave about the toy industry. We're constantly picking up new stuff. They're announcing new stuff all the time. These companies are throwing all these surprises at us, and Jada Toys is on the come up, and NECA's off the rails. There's a million things going on, and it's good to be able to catch up with you guys week after week after week and just have some fun, So that's what I'm here for is the fun, and I tolerate the ageism jokes. So.
yeah. What? I'm averaging 1 a show, right? Right, David? Just 1 ageist joke a show, right? Kenny, what? Since you joined the show, everything since I bribed you into coming on the show, how? And then you leaked all my information to a certain British YouTuber. How far did you see this going? Obviously, not too far past episode 17.
Yeah.
Because
if I'm being honest, I'm surprised that it lasted long enough for me to get here. But
that's fair.
Here we are, and whether or not you think or that I provided information to a certain British YouTuber. I don't know. That's up for debate. I didn't do that.
Yeah,
Someone
sure.
did. Someone
sure.
It's a lot of air quotes, man. A lot of air quotes.
A lot of quotes.
And if you're talking about air quotes, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. Here we are. We're celebrating 1 year of something.
It was something. It was something.
It was something. Yeah. So I'm just happy to be part of this.
Right. I'm gonna milk the whole anniversary thing as much as I can because there's an anniversary for the channel. There's an anniversary for the first episode of Collecting Justified, and then we'll hit the 100 episode milestone. Well, there's the 50 episode milestone. Then there's a 25 episode milestone coming up.
Too many milestones.
Quarter of a century. Then 50. Then I think you have to skip 75. You go to 50 to 100, right? I mean, 75, that's a little corny, right? I don't know. And then, it's
depends
fun.
if we need a show topic that week, and then we can just
right. Just as I did want to celebrate extra. I gave another 5 channel memberships away. I'm just going to go over the 10 people that were able to catch those. We've got Kyle, Darth Lopez, Chris Murphy, Shane Shooter, Bring Toys to Work, and then Pack Photos, Ravenous Collecting, Literally Action Figs, Frankie, and Brian Merchant. And then we have a new channel member who joined. I was trying to throw him a channel membership. John Morrissey, one of our, he loves us here. He loves us here, especially Kenny, became a channel member. Thank you so much, John Morrissey. And, man, I just don't really know what to say. It's, I'm just so happy that everybody's here. I think the best way I can put it into words is I think that's the best way I can get my emotions across. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. And Legion X used his 2-month Justified member chat to say, I just want to say y'all are some of my favorite toy tuber personalities, and I hope this channel continues to grow. Thank you, Rick, so much. I'm one of my favorites as well. Thank you so much, Rick. And JBTM says, hopefully I can come on one show because Saturdays are my less busy days. Yeah. We love having people on, man. We love having people on. Oh, there was one more thing I picked up that it's on the shelf over here. Let me go grab it real quick. Oh.
It's Kenny's Grail figure.
No, check this out. This is pretty cool.
This?
Odd Parents, anybody?
Jesus.
Anybody watch Fairly Odd Parents?
Oh yeah, that was good.
Didn't come with the stand, but these are just like little chibi figures. Put them on the flight stand. That's cool, right? I'm doing a cartoon shelf now. If you guys hadn't noticed, I got like the Powerpuff Girls stuff. I've got a Dexter's Lab. I haven't opened. Little playset. I've got Fairly Odd Parents now. I've got a SpongeBob. I've got Tom and Jerry now. A whole cartoon shelf's coming together. I've got another runner-up. What could have been like figures of the year. The Biker Mice from Mars. These things are amazing. These things are absolutely amazing. So I want to shout out.
You're getting the bikes, right?
Yeah, eventually. I'm not going to get them when they first release because that's going to be a lot to drop like right then. Because I think they're around like 35 or $40 a piece, probably more.
Ooh, yeah.
I can't remember. I might pick them up like one at a time or something through like BBTS, something like that. I don't know. I do want them though. I need a bigger shelf. I need a bigger room. It's getting tight. It's getting tight in here. But guys, I think we're gonna wrap up the show. We're wrapping up a little early. It's 11:04. But I think
shorter than 3 hours. Like wow.
I know. New year, new me.
New us.
Yeah. New year, new us. But I do want to tell everybody, make sure all the links in the description of this video and every episode of Collecting Justified, you've got everybody's Instagram. David Evans Smith here, Kenny here in Counterculture, Andrew here, and it's right there. I don't know if you can tell. Wretched Hive Collecting. There are dots in there. Andrew, your slogan is going to be "Don't forget the dots," right?
Yes.
It's new. It's original. Nobody's done it yet. At least nobody that ever watches this show. So nobody will know. Nobody will know.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Hold on. What is Lorenz saying? He says, I'm gonna start the Unjustified Rifle channel. I'll have me 1K in 1 day plus. Yeah, and every single one of those will be an alt account from Compulsive Collector. It will get you to 1,000 subscribers, Lorenz. You just wait. And it says, I'm feeling cheated. Got to keep going. Yeah, it's okay, Lorenz. It's okay. We're all justified here. And Damien says, fun chat all. Thank you, Damien. And Art G says, what I missed, start over. Art, we're actually wrapping up an hour early, my friend. We're actually wrapping up, but it was fun. Just celebrating a year of the channel. We hit 1,000 subscribers, Art. So thank you for your support as well. Thank you for being a member of the Justified. Thank you, everybody. That list grew 11 more people today. But we were doing the plugs, right? Also, down there under all the Instagram links, or it might be above. Also follow Kenny over here on YouTube. Subscribe to Kenny's channel, Encounter Culture. That was great. St. James says he'll be Lorenz's co-host for his anti-justified. Oh gosh. What he said that wrapping up early is why I'm feeling cheated. Oh, I got you. It's all right, Lorenz. We'll be back next Saturday. We'll be back every Saturday. There's a lot of Saturdays coming up, right?
Even if Justin's wife has to give birth live on the stream, we will be here every Saturday.
Honestly, that would make for good viewers. You know, I'm just
like
saying.
legit, like she's laid out on a cot in the background, like screaming for dear life as your child is born. That's excellent YouTube entertainment, right there.
And then we'll just show off action figures as your wife's in labor.
Yeah, we'll mute you. You'll have to mute yourself so that we don't hear the screaming while we're revealing our latest pickups and such. But you know, like
hun, could you keep it down? I'm trying to hear about Kenny's new Superman.
Precise.
I hate you. We're never sleeping together again. All that.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Is it
the thumbnail? I can already picture it. It's gonna be epic.
I have some ideas. I might draw up that one just for the fun of it. Yes,
but you have to superimpose Dan Who's face over the baby that's being born.
Oh, comes out pow.
Pow.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's British. Oh man. And James, I've witnessed childbirth. Let's not do that. Yeah. But guys, let's do the last bit of housekeeping because we have a little bit of housekeeping at the end of the show, right? We thank all of our channel members. And do we have any takers? Does anyone want to go through this wonderful list?
I think you need to come up with like a scrolling screen. I'm thinking of all these graphics that you have to make with very little tools, but a scrolling screen, and then like you have to speed it up so that whoever's reading it has to like keep up with the pace of the names. You know, so but yeah, I'll go for it. So and I'm not doing the storytelling Alexi spiel, but I'll give you a break since your voice is a little raspy.
Parched. I'm parched.
You're a little parched. You're a little dry. My whistle
I don't have that
is fully
assistant
wet
yet on deck.
So my whistle is fully wet, so I'll read them off. The Justified MVPs: Z-Man, 112 Bat, Agent 000, who has been on our stream once already, and hopefully once again in the new year. Legion X, you've been with us twice now. It's always good to have the MVPs on with us, and please do come back because you're always updating the display, so I always need to get some updates from you. Compulsive Collector, the MVP who is not on here yet, but you should be. So we'll figure out a way to work that out, I think. In 2025, I think we'll be able to work that out. And then the Justified. So starting with St. James, some guy named Dan who reviews, but he doesn't actually review, you know, and doesn't really stream anymore. But Dan, who does something. Christopher Allen, displayed once. Rich, good. If you're ever awake during a time that we're doing a stream, you should come on as well. Scion Collectibles, Tac Tac Toys, Cedric Brown, Brian Wong, Kyle M, Gabriel, KJ Smith, Cyber, a great Wolverine villain, by the way. Abagon's Collection, Jax D. I'm reading this on a very small screen, my very small screen. Kevin Beatty, Kurt K, Super Turk 5000, Darth Primus, John Busink Jr., Joe Juxtapose, Your Girls Got Legos, Jesse Hubbard, Braithen, STM Figures, Phil Jones, Geek Fusion TV, some guy named Encountered Culture. I'm not familiar, but it's a very strange screen name. Collecting Rush, Jays_Toy Collection UK, Art G, who joined us at the very tail end of this stream, apparently. The Blackter, who is coming for people left and right now. So I don't know.
Swinging.
You seem a little like cranky. Maybe you're sleepy. Maybe you need to take a nap. And Phoenix, and then all the 11 other people that have joined in this stream alone.
We had John Morrissey, Pack Photos, Ravenous Collecting, Literally Action Figs, Frankie, Brian Merchant. Let's see who else? Let me scroll up. Kyle, Darth Lopez, Chris Murphy, Shane Shooter, and Bring Toys to Work. I think everybody is pretty well, you know, justified, right, guys?
Yep.
Right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for sticking with us, not just today, but all last year. We look forward to building the audience and just including as many people as we can in this fun channel where we just justify all the crap we buy, and we have fun with it. But I think if I'm not limiting it to just my channel, my favorite moment of the year, I'm going to let us play it out, guys.
Dan, I think there's going to be a reveal at D's. What's D? Oh, okay. He's a funny guy. I know where he's about to go with that one. This is why I should read comments before I read them out loud, isn't it? It's my own fault. That's a YouTube mistake. Jay, put him in a timeout again, please. A fucking idiot.